Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It's Thursday, May 16th. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following today here on 5 News. We are now learning more about the night 16-year-old Skylar Neese was murdered.
That's right. Rachel Schoaf apparently told investigators that she and another suspect planned that murder. That's according to transcripts of a plea hearing that was held on May 1st. According to the Dominion Post, 16-year-old Schoaf pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in that hearing. A second teenager has been charged as a juvenile. Apparently, Schoaf said that she and the other juvenile picked up Neese just after midnight on July 6th, drove to Pennsylvania, and then attacked and stabbed Neese to death.
Well, a Harrison County home caught fire early this morning. By the time crews got there on scene, flames were shooting through the roof. The fire broke out around 2 o'clock this morning at this home on North 25th Street in Clarksburg. Smoke could be seen billowing out of the roof. Now, luckily, nobody was hurt, but it did cause significant damage to the home. No word yet on what started that fire. The Clarksburg Fire Department, though, is handling the investigation.
And an accident involving a tractor trailer yesterday shut down I-79 for hours. It all went down around 7 o'clock near mile marker 148 in Mon County. We're told that a tractor trailer and a car were both heading towards the middle lane at the same time. So when the truck tried to readjust, its load shifted, and that's when the truck flipped over. That truck spilled diesel fuel all across the roadway, so crews had to shut it down to clean it up. Luckily, no one was hurt. And 2 people had to be taken to the hospital after an accident in Fairmont this morning. Around 8 o'clock, a woman was heading north on Locust Avenue when for some reason she swerved and hit an SUV head-on. She had to be cut out of her car. Now, Health Net was called to the scene but couldn't fly because of the weather, so she was driven to Ruby Memorial Hospital. The driver of the SUV was taken to Fairmont General. The road was closed for about an hour as crews cleaned up the scene.
Former North Marion High School freshman cheerleading coach entered a plea in court yesterday. According to the Times West Virginian, 31-year-old Amanda Jo Barker pleaded guilty to 2 counts of sexual abuse by a parent, guardian, or custodian, and 1 count of soliciting a minor via computer. Barker was arrested in October for allegedly having oral sex with a young boy, was then arrested again in December on additional charges.
And a Harrison County man will be going to jail for a little while after police say he knew that a little girl was being abused but didn't do anything to stop it. Frank Cherubino admitted to being involved in this child abuse case. He said that he came home, found the 2-year-old girl had been abused, then left again. He told the court that he regrets leaving her and not telling authorities what he'd seen. He faces 1 to 3 years of a sentence. This is all while his girlfriend, Kelsey Turner, faces 5 to 25 years. She previously admitted to abusing her daughter. And a Randolph County man was also arrested for child abuse, accused of beating his kids with a pipe and a belt more than 100 times. According to the criminal complaint, Raymond Kale Jr. told investigators that he used the belt and pipe to discipline his children so that they, quote, didn't turn out like other family members who had gone down the wrong path. The children's mother, Lauren Garcia, was also charged. She supposedly held the kids down while Kale hit them.
Well, police have a pretty good picture of the man they say robbed a gambling parlor on Monday night in Star City. Police say this is him. We're told he went into the Saratoga hotspot, handed the clerk a note, said he had a gun, and demanded cash. Now, if you know who he is or where he might be, you can call Star City Police. Their number on your screen, 599-3550. And police are still looking for the man accused of selling bath salts out of his 2 stores after he missed a meeting with his attorney. The last time anyone heard from John Skruck was on Friday when he got permission to visit family in Ohio. He then didn't show up for his trial Tuesday morning, and that's when officers realized he was missing. Skruck is 57 years old. He's 5'9" and 200 pounds with green eyes and brown hair. If you have any information, you can call the U.S. Marshals Service. Their number, 623-0486. And let's take a quick look at what our newsroom is working on for tonight. From First at 5 and 5 News at 6. First up, we're going to have the latest on the investigation into the murder of Skylar Neese. What one of the suspects apparently said about the crime.
We're also going to have more about a fire that damaged a local home early this morning, and Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan will tell us how much longer the rain is expected to stick around in your First Alert forecast coming up tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
And that's what's making headlines this morning. Be sure to tune in tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6, and until then,
have a great day, everybody.